Hey, welcome back to my creative art business. Today we're designing 5 greeting cards for a contest that's due in 10 days. So I was up on the couch browsing my emails and I got a reminder saying that a greeting card contest was in 10 days. Somewhere between working on my calendar's release, I totally forgot. But I really wanted to enter this because it's been a dream to have some of my designs on greeting cards. The issue was the deadline was in 10 days and I had no idea where to start. I haven't even made that many greeting cards because sometimes I get artistically distracted by everything I could do, everything I should do, and things that I maybe should venture into. I really get shiny syndrome. So I decided to lock in and really focus on this for the next few days by planning everything out and really dedicating all my time to these 5 greeting cards. We as creatives tend to get shiny object syndrome, so I needed to really ground myself and make a plan, not only for due dates, but greeting card ideas, themes, and get everything out of my head, all the thoughts that I'm kind of spinning around. But my main issue was the lack of greeting cards I've done, the lack of experience. I think I've seen so many greeting cards in real life. It could be really, truly paralyzing. Not only did I not design many greeting cards, but I always been super self-conscious of my hand lettering. And I know I could just pick a font, but I want my hand lettering style to match my art style. I feel it's more organic together. And I always have a hard time picking a font to my art. I don't know why. It's just something that I have not learned to do yet. So making my own hand lettering font is definitely easier. But the reason why I'm super self-conscious is because since I was little, all my teachers used to say how bad my handwriting was. So I think that little wound is somewhere in me still that keeps coming up saying I have bad handwriting, hence I shouldn't be doing hand lettering. But again, I really want my hand lettering to match my art style, and I feel like because it's all coming from my hands, it's more organically matched than a random font I find, which I have tried buying fonts. I just haven't really matched any that kind of match who I am. So once I mapped everything out, I decided to design some sketches. It was super helpful that we went to my mom's house because the kids love playing with their grandma and I got a lot of work done. I'm still slightly scared, especially of the imperfection, knowing that this is designs I don't do often is definitely weighing on my mind, and I know I have to get out the ugly art in order to get the art I really want to tap into for these designs. But then I got into my creative flow. I started to know where I wanted to take the designs. I was honestly surprised with how I was able to bring out what I wanted from my ideas. I definitely had some designs I had to scrap and trash. Thank goodness for sketching things out. And it took some time to finish each design, but once I saw it come together through the sketches, then the rendering, and switching some colors around, I definitely had a better feel for it. So I was definitely happy with what was going on. I decided to leave everything else for the next day. But the next day, something heartbreaking happened. I logged into the website to submit my design. I was so excited to get it done on time. Everything was going smoothly. And then I got a pop-up saying I was blocked. All I did was refresh the website. That's all I did. And I kept saying I was blocked. I Googled how do I get unblocked by a website, and it told me to reach out to the admins, and I didn't even know how to do that. Everything just felt like crashing and burning, and all the work I did was for nothing, and it felt like the universe was giving me a big fat no. And I definitely started to panic. I started Googling everything. Luckily, I did not take that no for an answer. I found a help site which was on a different URL, but it was connected to the main site. So I was able to reach out to tech support And tech support actually said it wasn't me who was the issue, but their site was having some problems and they would contact me when it would be fixed. I was so happy to know I didn't do anything to get blocked because all I did was refresh the site. And I definitely did not want to be blocked by this website because they run design contests all the time and I would be totally heartbroken. But I was still very nervous I wouldn't submit in time. I didn't know how long it would take to actually fix the problem. Luckily for me, I did get an email back that same day that the issue was resolved and I could breathe a sigh of relief. Let me tell you how relieved I was to get that email. And I want to happily inform you, I got to submit all 5 of my designs that I did that week. And the bonus was I actually found 5 extra designs I did in an art challenge for myself for this theme. I didn't know they would come back, but I decided to repurpose them, reuse it, and submit it into this design, and I am so happy. So technically, I got to submit 10 designs in 10 days. Obviously, I didn't do the 5 in that 10, but the fact that I actually got to do that is awesome. I'm not sure if I'll win, but I definitely have no regrets in submitting these designs. I want to learn to manage my deadlines better for competitions and contests, but sometimes these things come up unexpectedly and in a completely new category that I find out about last minute, and I really hope I can enter this new contest in time because I literally just got this email